Hey, what's up? Todd Falcone here. Welcome to another video blog post on toddfalcone.com. When the shift hits the fan, what a great, oh man, shift happens, man. And when the shift hits the fan, what do? What a great subject. So let's talk about that. What does that mean when the shift hits the fan? I know it's kind of funny and kind of, ooh, almost said that, but I didn't. But what does that mean when the shift hits the fan and when shift happens? So you as an entrepreneur, things are going to happen. There will be change that takes place. There will be things that shift, decisions that are made that either you make or that company owners make that happen. And that is just the way it is. The only constant in life, and you've heard this little cliche phrase, is, you know, the only constant is change, which is very, very true. And it's very interesting how most of us, including myself probably, I mean, when change happens, I mean, nobody really likes change. You get kind of comfortable. I mean, the change means it's uncomfortable, it's new, it's different, it's something that I'm not used to, so it's different. And things that are different tend to be uncomfortable because we just kind of, you know, I kind of got used to the way things were and the way it was and all of that, and that's cool. But as entrepreneurs, we have to embrace change. We have to be willing to accept it and embrace it and be able to take that change and instead of complain and why cry or whatever it is that we might be doing to our downline, we need to be you know, taking the high road and disseminating that message of embracing change. That's what leaders do. I'm bringing this up because things happen in businesses and, you know, little changes take place. All companies have to go through changes. Maybe you have a product in your product line and you love the product and it was pretty cool, but the company discontinued it. And now you're all bummed. Or maybe they made you know, a formulation change and now you're all bummed. Or maybe they had to make a compensation plan change, or perhaps the management team changed, or whatever the case is. And, you know, there are certainly circumstances, situations where that isn't good and isn't leading to something that inevitably is a good thing, but you have to make those decisions by looking at whatever the scenario is and analyzing that and kind of reviewing it. But there are a lot of things where it's just a little shift. It's a little shift, and that shift is something that you as a leader need to embrace and not freak out about. And I'm bringing this up at a good time because it's interesting. There's always shift happening. The shift is always hitting the fan, if you will. And when it does, be prepared for it and know that it's you know, it's even when life is so good and things are so fantastic and things are so wonderful and beautiful and it's all daisies and fairies and I don't know, whatever might be I don't know, maybe not fairies, but daisies and roses and cream cheese, I don't know, whatever. When it's all that good stuff, maybe not cream cheese either, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But when it is all good and then something happens, really, you have to be in a position to embrace it and to just realize that shift definitely does happen and the shift will hit the fan. And when it does, how do you deal with it? Again, it's all about you and the simple choices and decisions that you make based on things that happen. See, we can take that little lesson and expand upon it greatly, and that is when something happens, especially as a network marketer, it's really important as really any person that we maintain a positive attitude. Nobody likes it, you know, the veins popping out of the head, grumpy guy, you know, nobody likes that. So when stuff happens to you and things go on, you have a bad day, like somebody, yesterday, for example, I had a really nasty, I mean, this dude was frigging nasty. It was like one of the nastiest clients I've ever had. It was just, I got off the phone and I was just like, ooh, that wasn't very much fun. And I could have taken that conversation and just let it just absorb me and penetrate every cell of my body and eat me up. But instead, I just was like, you know, that just wasn't cool. And I just moved on and went about my day and kept a really positive attitude. And, you know, I could have chosen to let it eat me up. Think to yourself and understand that, you know, shift happens. The shift will hit the fan. Change is inevitable. Things happen, and it's how you, as Jim Rohn says, which I think is one of the greatest phrases ever, it's, you know, the wind blows on us all, but it's how you set the sail that makes all the difference in the world. So what a way to end this blog post. This is Todd Falcone. Shift happens, the shift will hit the fan. Change does happen. Make sure you set your sail for the good seas. And we'll see you on another blog post quite soon. Thanks so much. Bye.